He's won no fewer than 6 major tournaments in the last year, and the champion here, of course, 2 years ago in 1991. Coincidentally, Jockey Wilson is the same age, 42, unseeded this year, like Bristol, required that wild card entry. Now, having made his home in Wallsend, Tyne and Weir, and the champion here twice, the most recent just 4 years ago. Well, Priestley got off to a marvellous start. He took the first set without dropping a leg, and it's all going his way again in the second. He's leading by 2 legs to 0. Let's pick it up there with commentary from Sid Waddell.
Jockey hasn't taken a leg in this match yet.
60.
Dennis used to be a bit of a footballer. And he's in his 20s.
100.
And Jockey was actually a pole vaulter when he was at school, when he was 15. Man of many talents, actually. Makes one of the best rhubarb tarts you'll ever taste, Jockey.
100.
Got up when he was a trainee chef. But it's Dennis setting the regular now. See, there's that slight over-adjustment after the first one as a marker. So Jockey's now at the hope, and he's got to hope that Dennis gets 70 or less here.
140.
Totally off balance, Wilson, there, but it went in the treble 19. I mean, if Dennis takes this leg, it goes 2 sets to 0 up. That's an awkward one. Try a cover shot here, I think. Try the treble 18.
58.
Now there is a
Jockey
slip.
require 144.
60. No, when I think that was a bad move, that actually.
98.
60 shot was the better bet.
Dennis, you require 158.
60 and 60. Oh, double 19. It's in. Oh, surely you can't do a 158 here. You can. Double 19 for an amazing outshot at a crucial time.
120. Jockey to require 46.
Look at the 6 for tops, I think. Double 18. Crucial dart.
Yes,
deflection.
And the third leg.
Jockey hangs in.
Wilson.
And that's camaraderie. Dennis, little sly wink. Well done, mate.
Fourth leg, Dennis to throw first. Game on first.
So, in last, Jockey gets a skull and he's sporring. Gets a leg. But he's still under the claymore because Dennis
99.
should set the tone in this leg. This standard, you should stay a ton ahead if you throw first.
137.
It's amazing that treble 19 cover, Jockey. He seems to throw it like a daisical. It goes in. Ah, yeah. Really jerky shoulder action.
100. 60.
The amazing thing is the ability to play your best stuff under pressure. Jockey showing true grit here. Treble 15, very handy. Would put a real pressure on.
165.
Brilliant darts by Priestley there.
Jockey require 124.
The shot zone now. It's 14. What's the bullseye? Just missed.
99. Dennis, you require 40.
Set point then at Dennis to go 2 sets to 0 up. Priestley wants tops. Great marker. 1/4 of an inch down. Bang.
Yes, game shot. And the second set. Dennis Priestley.
2 sets to 0 ahead. Jockey with it all to do.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. The third set, first leg. Dennis to throw first. Game on, please.
A couple of days ago in the top room in Barnsley, that Dennis, that Jockey was no muppet, and Jockey was an opponent to be respected and feared. We saw a flash of that, but it wasn't quite enough to get a setback. Priestley's confidence must be sky high. In the last 3 weeks, he's won the British Open and the World Masters, and they're tournaments that attract hundreds of players, and they're very short legs, so anybody who can keep up consistency there
140.
must be chock-a-block of confidence.
Dennis, you require 161.
Give Jockey a lock to cross. He wants treble 17. He's hitting everything. He wants the bull.
127. Jockey require 130.
But he's just the lad to sink this with 3. Yep, the shot zone wants another one. Bang! Double 8. Brilliant!
Yes, game shot. And the first leg.
Hooksman, that's my style, says Jockey, and that's the game. Wonderful sportsmanship up there. Good lad, he says.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. The second leg. Jockey to throw first. Game on, please. Thank you.
So, Wilson back in the match. Took a leg against the darts.
$121.
Out of Kirkcaldy, Scotland, via Wallsend, Tyne and Weir. Every inch a star, Jockey Wilson. He doesn't need 2 swords crossed on the stage to get dancing, Jockey. the sort of lie he likes. It's the one that covers half the middle of the bed is the awkward one with jockey.
Jockey require 161.
In a good position as well, because that's not a shot for Dennis. So jockey won't kill it out, but he's going to puncture it.
60.
Slip there. He should have had a ton at least with that shot. That's the way Dennis is going. Ooh, that is very awkward for him. Brilliant.
128. Jockey require 101.
A one for tops. Ooh. Bad mistake, that.
98. Dennis, you require 57.
Shouldn't have had this chance, Dennis. 17 in tops. Top of the shop. In like a little
game shot and a second leg. Dennis Priestley.
So jockey back in the hole.
Third leg, Dennis to throw first. Game on, please.
Can't quite believe it. Pop-eyed with amazement to get that shot when jockey was in with a chance. And striking back like a cobra with toothache.
135.
If Priestley takes this leg, he's a solitary leg away from the match. So these are vital darts, the next 6 or so.
180.
Dennis's third 180. Priestley having an absolute blinder.
145.
Dennis has set up an 11 darter for himself.
60. Dennis, you require 41.
This to put him a leg away from the match. Double 16.
Yes, game shot. And the third leg, Dennis Priestley.
So Dennis is now 1 leg away from the match.
Fourth leg, jockey to throw first. 100.
Awkward for Dennis, that one.
100.
So jockey's fighting here. He's got to take this leg, or else. Oh, it's. He's trying every forward twist, and there's the story in the stats. Yeah, look at that average. Dennis averaging 102 each time to the board. Jockey 96, tremendous standard. But Dennis is hitting the doubles. He's picking off the treble 19. That's been brilliant.
100. 100.
Jockey on a wing and a flare here. He'll need all the flair he's got to do anything about this. The Yorkshireman has set a pulverizing standard in world darts for the last 6 months. Remorseless.
140. 137. Dennis, you require 161.
Averaging around 35 and upwards per dart. And it's treble 17 now to do it with a flourish. Just misses.
97. Jockey, you require 64.
Treble 16. Did the hard way now. He's got to do these things. Tops will do.
24.
Long way off.
Dennis, you also require 64.
Match point to Dennis Priestley, the champion 2 years ago. Can do this with 2. He's looking at treble 16. He's got it. 2 in his hand, death in his heart for Jockey Wilson. You want double 8, and that's a great marker.
Yes! Game shot! And the match. Dennis Priestley.
Played for the Ricochet, the Yorkshireman. Got it. A bit of Celtic flair, but Jockey out. Couldn't quite handle this inexorable progress. Priestley played a brilliant tactical game.
Dennis, the highest ever average in the World Championship, 102.63, 34.21 per dart. That's not a bad old start, is it?
Is that right, Dougie? Yeah, very nice. Pleased with it.
Yeah. How good does it feel to have got that first one out of the way?
Well, it feels very good. I mean, average is mint imperial, really. Just to win. I'd have settled for 3-2 and final leg and everything like that. But, yeah, I enjoyed it. Last year I was sent to be under pressure all the time. I don't know why, whether I put it on myself or not, I don't know. I enjoyed it today.
With every respect to Jockey, he's not perhaps the force that he once was. Does that mean that you were pleased when you saw the draw?
No, I wasn't pleased, by any means. I know I've got a very, very hard game. Unbelievable. I mean, people were saying, OK, Jockey's had a wild card into the competition, but that man's won the embassy twice. And he knows what to expect, he knows what to do. Unfortunately for me, he didn't do it today, but he could have took me out and I'd have been sat here doing an interview and
Trying to get a smile on your face.
with
Yeah.
miserable look on face, yeah.
As you said, Dennis, last year, maybe the pressure of being defending champion got to you a little bit, and I know you felt you didn't do yourself.
Dougie, I'm sure it did.
So this year, does it feel different? Do you feel more confident?
Well, I'm playing well as well. Whether I came into the championship last year not feeling confident enough with my form, but I mean, as people in darts world will know, I've just come off a bounce of 2 tournaments in December, Winmar World Masters and British Open. So obviously I'm manic form, but obviously a form horse or a form dart player has sometimes got is going to come uppance, and I just hope it doesn't happen while after embassy.
Yeah, didn't look like it tonight. It was a very good start. Well done,
Thank
Dennis.
you.